Yo, what's up everyone? It's Spoiled Brat. Thinking of starting a YouTube channel but don't know where to begin? You're in the right place. In this video, I'll walk you through step-by-step how to create a successful channel, from choosing your niche to uploading your first video. We're talking everything from that first spark of an idea to actually getting your content out there. Let's get started. Alright, so you want to be a YouTuber, that's awesome. But before you hit record, you gotta figure out what your channel is all about. This is where choosing a niche comes in. Think of it like finding your lane in the YouTube game. You want something you're passionate about, something you can talk about for hours on end, and something that people actually want to watch. Now, passion is key here. If you're bored by your own content, it's going to show. And trust me, the viewers can tell. But passion alone isn't enough. You also need to tap into what's trending and what's considered evergreen content. Trending topics will bring in those quick views, while evergreen content keeps people coming back for more. A great way to research this is to just spend some time on YouTube itself. See what's popping up in your recommended, what's trending on the Explore page, and just generally what's being talked about. And don't be afraid to dive deep into the search bar. Start typing in keywords related to your interests, and see what kind of suggestions pop up. Those are actual searches people are making, so take notes. Of course, you're going to run into competition, especially in those popular niches. But don't let that discourage you. See it as an opportunity to learn, to find your unique angle, your own voice. Remember, there's no one else out there exactly like you, and that's your biggest strength. Okay, so you've found your niche, you're fired up and ready to go. It's time to build your YouTube HQ, your channel. First things first, head over to YouTube and sign in with your Google account. If you don't have one yet, it's super easy to set up. Once you're logged in, look for your profile picture in the top right corner, click on it, and you'll see an option that says, Create a Channel. Don't worry, it's way less intimidating than it sounds. Now comes the fun part, choosing a channel name. This is how people will find you on YouTube, so make it count. Ideally, your name should be catchy, easy to remember, and relevant to your niche. If you have a personal brand, using your name can work great. But if you're going for a specific topic, get creative and find a name that reflects that. Next up, let's talk visuals. Your profile picture and banner image are the first things people see when they land on your channel, so make a good first impression. Choose a high-quality image that represents your brand and make sure it's sized correctly for YouTube. A quick Google search will give you those dimensions. Don't forget the About section. This is your chance to tell people who you are, what your channel is about, and what kind of content they can expect. Keep it concise, engaging, and don't be afraid to inject some personality. Think of it as your elevator pitch to potential subscribers. Alright, you've got your channel set up, now it's time to get to the heart of it all, the content. Before you even think about hitting that record button, we need a game plan. Trust me, a little planning goes a long way in the YouTube world. First things first, tap back into your niche research. What are the hot topics people are searching for? Are there any recurring questions you keep seeing pop up? These are all potential video ideas just waiting to be made. And remember that YouTube search bar we talked about earlier? It's your best friend for finding keyword ideas. See what people are searching for and create content around those terms. Now, I'm not saying you need to script out every single word, but having a plan for each video is key. A simple script or even just bullet points can help you stay on track and make sure you cover all the important points. Think about it like this. If you were watching your own video, what would you want to learn? What kind of information would be valuable to you? One last thing before we move on, don't get caught up in trying to make everything perfect right out of the gate. Your first few videos are probably not going to be your best work, and that's totally okay. The most important thing is to start creating, to get comfortable in front of the camera, and to find your groove. Chapter 4. Now let's talk tech. I know what you're thinking, MKBHD is involved, this is going to be expensive. But hold up, starting a YouTube channel doesn't require breaking the bank. You'd be surprised how much you can achieve with just your smartphone. Seriously, today's phones have incredible cameras and mics that can totally get the job done, especially when you're just starting out. But hey, if you want to step up your game and improve the production quality, there are a few key pieces of gear that can make a big difference. First up, a dedicated camera. Now, you don't need a crazy expensive cinema camera. A basic DSLR or mirrorless camera will do the trick. These give you more control over your settings and can really up your image quality. Audio is just as important, if not more so, than video. People are more likely to forgive a slightly lower resolution video if the audio is crisp and clear. Investing in an external microphone, even a simple lavalier mic that clips onto your shirt, can drastically improve your sound. Next up, lighting. Good lighting can make you look like $1,000,000, even if you're filming in your bedroom. Natural light is always best, so try filming near a window if you can. But if you're filming at night or don't have great natural light, a ring light is a great investment. They're relatively inexpensive and can instantly brighten up your face and make you look more presentable on camera. Finally, let's talk editing. You don't need to be a professional video editor to create engaging content. There are tons of free and affordable editing software options available, like CapCut, DaVinci Resolve, or even iMovie if you're on a Mac. These programs have all the basic tools you need to cut your footage, add music, and create a polished final product. Longer videos. Chapter 6. You've poured your heart and soul into creating this awesome video. Now it's time to unleash it upon the world. But before you hit that upload button, there are a few key things you need to do to give your video the best chance of being seen. First up, the title. This is what's going to grab people's attention and make them want to click on your video. Make it catchy, intriguing, and most importantly, make sure it includes relevant keywords that people are actually searching for. Remember those keywords we talked about earlier? Now's the time to put them to good use. Next, you need a custom thumbnail. This is the first visual representation of your video that people see, so make it count. A visually appealing thumbnail can make all the difference in whether someone decides to click on your video or scroll on by. Canva is a great tool for creating eye-catching thumbnails, even if you're not a design whiz. Now let's talk about the video description. This is your chance to provide more context about your video and tell people what it's all about. Use relevant keywords here as well, and don't be afraid to include links to your other social media channels or any resources mentioned in the video. Tags are another important aspect of optimizing your video for search. Think of them as little signposts that help YouTube understand what your video is about. Use a mix of broad and specific tags that are relevant to your content. Finally, once your video is uploaded, it's time to promote it. Share it on your other social media channels, embed it on your website, and let your friends and family know about it. The more you get your video out there, the more people will see it. Outro, and that's it. You now have everything you need to start your YouTube journey. Remember, success on YouTube takes time, so stay consistent and keep improving. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Keep creating, keep experimenting, and most importantly, have fun with it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what your channel is about. See you in the next video.